Good morning. How we doing? Oh my goodness. Starting off with a raid. Hocus Malucas, hello. Thank you so much for that raid. Welcome everybody coming in. Wait, we just started. How are you? We've also got Butts, William, Norman, Scott, hello. We've got Ravenlord. We've got a Mad Side. Decker, hello. How we doing? Wasted Mind, dancing on in. Crazy, hello. How we all doing today? How is the stream? Marathman, hello. How we doing? Abs Daddy Will, Ludba Artist, thank you so much for the sub. For 2 months of support. My latest project is a Ludba Undead Robot. Must skill such wow. That's pretty cool. Thank you so much for 2 months of support. I appreciate it. Will is always so supportive of stream. Focus, how was your stream? What were you up to today? Tell me all the things. I'm getting ready to work on a Chaos Knight. So we started this bad boy yesterday. We got a lot of our metallics started. We need to start doing some edge highlighting. And yeah, we're just going to dive in and keep cruising today. So that's what I got. What are you guys up to? How we doing? How does he have tier 3 but I don't? Well, you're so supportive. You spread it out. It's really cool what you do, Will. It's really neat. I really appreciate it. See? Look at that. Perfect angel. Abs Daddy Will. Perfect angel. No butts. Humans have cooties. No cooties here. But, Lupa Artist, I did build my mini exchange mini last night. Here is my gladiator. I'm a little scared about shipping this, so we're going to be really careful. But she also has a cape that we will add later. And then I didn't realize this, but she actually has like a full sculpted base too. So we get to work on that. But then here is the art for her. So that's what we'll be painting. So she's pretty. I've had her for too long, and it's time to paint, and then someone else will get her. We share the Kingdom Death love. Speaking of Kingdom Death people, the Halloween sale should be later today. So everyone's on alert. If I'm streaming, if someone can give me a heads up so that I can also grab my Halloween goodies, I appreciate it. I think it'll be later today, but Tony, welcome in. How are you? Twitch Mobile is extremely borked. It's literally just blink blackness. Uh-oh, that's not good. I don't know if they're doing updates today. It sounds like maybe they are. I don't know though. Orgello, hello, Ohio. What you up to today? We're diving back in on Chaos Knights. I think I found the perfect color for these edge highlights. So we're going to try it on a couple sections here. So I was trying to match the color of his like pinstripes on his suit. And that gets pretty darn close. So we're going to try it and see what we think. If it's not quite right, because it's edge highlighting, it'll be really easy to just go right back over. But we're going to try a little bit here. But I think I'm close. Let's see, Marathon says I'm good, so I need to plan the paint job for my Specimarines. Let's go. Let's go. You hear, Nikki? There's nothing before me but shadow. That's correct. Working as intended. Yep. I am just shadow monster today. Very spoopy. That was Manila when I was looking at reference. Oh, for the other, I have the other gladiator too. It's a very cool sculpt. This is, I think, the earlier one, and then she got a resculpt with, I think it's Echoes of Death, she said. But yeah, she's pretty. She's been in my backlog for too long. So it's time to get her painted. I think it looks great. Thank you. So we'll give it a shot here. The idea is using the pinstripes as the edge highlight. And then if there's a smaller section where maybe it makes sense. I don't want to pinstripe the entire knight. I think that would be a little overkill. But if we can put it somewhere, that'd be kind of fun. I think. What are you guys up to today? What are we doing for Halloween? I have no plans other than maybe watching something spooky tonight. I think that's all I've got. What are you guys up to? Have anyone trick-or-treating? Anyone giving out candy? Yesterday I dropped off the Seraphon, so they are back home now. Anyways, I love being able to drop things off in person. So excited. That was fun. And then I had to go around some errands and work out and all that good stuff. So it was kind of it. I did work on the base for our little orc a bit last night. So I basically got base coats and washes, and I'll do the rest of it today. It's at least started. And yeah, I think that's about it. Today I've got more errands after stream. And then yeah, settle in for something spooky maybe tonight. That's about it. Says, are bread in the shelves? They look great. In unrelated news, there's a sudden brown line across my wall near the shelves. Nobody knows how I got there. I know it's got the gym. Probably staying and watching hockey. Not many children in my building, so probably be pretty quiet. That's fair. Hope is good night of hockey. Hey Avian, how are you? Happy Halloween. What you up to today? Ah, yes, we need to talk about the new store. If you guys haven't seen, we were talking about it in the Discord. Games Workshop has a new website. It is a warhammer.com now, and it combines the carts, so you can do Games Workshop and Forge World. But the layout is quite a bit different. I think it looks not great, personally. What it reminds me of is my mom is getting older, and she turned up the text on her phone to be like giant size. That's what the whole website reminds me of. Mom trying to navigate a web store. It's huge. It's huge. Ah, you got snow, Avian? I saw a couple people talking about snow. Greenleaf, Merry Christmas. How are you? Honor first, welcome in. How are you? There was an update. Hello! Oh, look how tall my eyes are. Thank you. They're almost as tall as the Games Workshop website. I tried trying to use it on mobile. I was wondering if it would be better on mobile, but I don't actually know. Like, if it was designed for mobile, and that's why everything is spaced out that way. I don't know. I don't know. It was, Scott said he got timed out after 15 minutes, and I couldn't imagine spending 15 minutes on the site. I spent a couple minutes doing, like, a quick browse, and that was all I wanted to spend on it. I noped right out. That was enough. I know he said the, like, 360 views aren't working, which makes me sad, because I use those a lot. I didn't actually see where they list the paints used. I either missed that, or they're not there now. Those were kind of nice to have as a handy reference. Let's see, my cat is sitting here complaining about being hungry. The full bowl of dry food. The dry food he would kill for a month ago. Well, I mean, if he doesn't want to eat, he doesn't want to eat, is my take on it. That's the option. Midwest, hello, how are you? Are you feeling better today? Let's see, you went from Q to a 404. Then if you just set it to warhammer.com, after that you got in. Everyone says, why couldn't they change it after the final Siege of Terra book? It's gonna be even more horrifying to get limited order stuff. That's true. You've now got the Q is back. So I guess that would also be, as they switch over here, a thing to note. I would imagine more Qs happening, since we're getting it already. It's rough. Hi. It is mobile focused. Okay, yeah. It's a lot easier on mobile chat. That was my thought when I got in there.
Except
I like it. I don't like it.
Hamburger menu.
The select language requires you to hit Merc in English and close it. Yes, I thought that was weird too. You don't like confirm it. You click it and then you close it. Forge World is springing in various slots, yeah. Nikki Tall Eyes. Only the tallest of eyes here. That's right, in the chat. Holy crap, this side's dog shit. It looks better on mobile. So Scott just brought his phone back here. And that was my first thought when I opened it, but But yeah, looking on PC, oh goodness. I can't wait until Slam comes in here and we can talk website. Slam's gonna have a field day with it. I don't know. If I can get the Forge World and the Games Workshop together, I'll suffer through it, because that's what they've needed for a long time. I just wish that they had pulled the Forge World to the old site. I paused too long on the website and it kicked me off, yep. Paints are all under build and paint. Okay, so they were there and I just probably missed them, because they weren't where they usually were. And then I noped out. It was too much for me. It was too much for me. I hate the amplification of the world, yeah. I think I'm on board for us being able to afford Forge World in GW in one cart. Means I'll probably buy Forge World more often, yeah. I see, I'm catching up here. Guess the good news is Forge World now has lower free shipping barrier. Yeah, like I said, like I was memeing while it was down. It's like, I just want to be able to combine carts. That's all I really wanted. But I wish it was on the old site. Just put the product listing on the old site is what I wanted. What do I know, I guess? You know? What do I know? Old site's mostly okay. There's some issues, but mostly with filters and naming for kits. Nothing required a complete cull. I agree. I thought the old website was fine. But if they're wanting to bundle in, I guess, more of the, the Warhammer Plus stuff, and just overall, this is all Warhammer. And but yeah, I also thought the old site was fine. Other than, I wanted to combine cards. My brother works for a big online retailer. He's laughing at how bad the site is. It's definitely rough here this morning. The one problem, I do like this color. Reaper is quite a bit thinner. I'm gonna take a couple passes. But that's okay. If it's the color we need, I'll do it. But it's gonna be some slow work today. Be some slow work. Oh my god, it's Jazzy. How are ya? Welcome in. We're looking at the new Warhammer website. And doing a lot of edge highlighting today. What you up to? Monkey paw in full effect, yeah. Under $65, it's a flat $10 shipping, regardless of how much or little product you order. 1 paint, $10. 15 paints, $10. Yeah. I'm trying to remember the last time I bought 1 paint, though. I feel like, overall, that would be a benefit, but... Working away in the software mines. I hope it goes well today, Jazzy. Edge highlight the crap out of this night today. Thanks everyone for coming to keep me company. I think tomorrow we'll probably take a break from the nights. We will do a YouTube stream. I don't know what we'll work on just yet, but I want to get some more watch hours over here. If you guys want to join us, exclamation YouTube. We are getting so close to having like emotes and memberships and all that over there. Get another chunk of hours tomorrow. If you guys would like to help us and roll VODs, that helps with watch hours. So thank you everyone who's been rolling VODs. Checking out the videos, we have the, the starter box challenge video is up. I've got an unboxing for Kingdom Death that's up, and I'm going to be recording some more this week. Some more videos coming. Butters, welcome back in. How are you today? Store delivery is an option for the site. Forge World's on the site. Should be able to ship to stores. More Forge World to pass the 65 free shipping threshold, so you might as well ship to home. Yeah. Because what? How much are the upgrade like sprues and stuff? What's the smallest Forge World thing you would have? Like a character is 40? Why do you have to do a choose your own adventure to browse stuff? I know, but it's very weird. Landmine, thank you so much for that sub. For 73 months of support. How are you today? We were checking out the new Warhammer website, and we've all decided that ordering somewhere else sounds really nice. How are you? And have you gotten a chance to look at it? You just sold a ton of stuff. That's what we like to hear. We love to hear it. What's flying off the shelves right now, Landmine? Guzanian, hello. How are you? Did you get a strike if you put the character you are basing the colors off on your screen? Nope, I can do that. I was gonna do it for our next one. Because Will will like it, yeah. I just didn't do it for today. Upgrades are still, $25 plus, okay. Rip hopes of new Orkin model back to online only. I went to check out the new GW site and man, why? It's so bad. Let's see, Seraphon, 6 orders in 24 hours. Loads of kill team, 10 orders. A few work right orders, and a couple of balance tomb too. I have a question for you, Landmine. Can we already get on lists for the Battle Force boxes? Asking for my chat here. We were interested in Christmas boxes. Can we send you emails? Or is it too early? I know the answer. I just want to... I'm just here to segue for you. You guys are late. Yeah, you know what to do. I'm going to check out those Christmas boxes. Get those emails in. How do you even get to the store, says Jesse? Why do I have to scroll down past almost the entire page to get to the store? Yeah, it's interesting. Because they've got all this stuff for, like, Warhammer Plus and, like, all these other things they're trying to do, but, like... I would imagine most people going to the website are not looking for all that. I do wonder, from a beginner, like, new to Warhammer person, if this is better or not. To, like, find all the different things. Rise, welcome in! Happy Banana-ween! How are you? What you up to today? How are we celebrating Banana-ween? They open this weekend. You can get in today and you should be looking good. Chat, you know what to do. If you want a Battle Force box and you're here in the States, let our friend Landmine know. I think a few people were looking. Hey, Big hello. How are you today? The time and place to complain about vertical sites. I have 2 giant screens. Why are most sites vertical only? Please use my horizontal real estate. I don't embrace 20% of the site and 80% of pure whiteness. It's because mobile. Because mobile, which the Games Workshop updates do look better on mobile. Too many people shopping on their phones. Browsing on their phones. Hey Zinko, welcome in. How are you? You ate a banana. Celebrated. Done. Done. What is Battle Force box? Yeah, the Christmas boxes. The Christmas boxes. Literally 0 emails. What a disgrace. What a disgrace. I know because we do the pre-order article here on stream, I think a lot of us wait. It's bad to get on the list. But if you guys want to check them out, here I am enabling. Here I am enabling. Well, that's good. I'm glad the Seraphon are going well. Landmine, I've been having so much fun with my Seraphon. I have to show you while you're here. Look at my lizards and dinosaurs. Look at these guys. These kids are so much fun. So I don't blame them for just flying off the shelves here. I want to get like 1 billion of these little guys. They're so cute. They're so cute. My favorite is this little guy. Because he looks so happy. He's so happy to be here. I'm excited to put him on the table and just let him go absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Don't you all have phones, chat? But yeah, that's why. Alright, back to edge highlighting. He is the last to die, that's right. My beautiful boy. He's so happy. Love him dearly. He needs a name. What should we name this guy? I don't normally name my miniatures, but he needs a name. I'm not one to name my stuff, but my beautiful boy needs a name. This little derposaurus over here. Pogosaurus, Frank. Reginald? This is quite a selection here. Let's see, Mrs. Betts does all the web stuff on her phone. Too bad she has no interest in Warhammer. She's why we have to have vertical website. I feel like maybe I'm the weird one. I think anything involving, like, shopping, money, I definitely prefer to do on my PC. But I feel like I might be the minority if more and more websites are switching over to more mobile friendly. I would much rather look at that on my computer. Derbosaurus! First part's an epidemic I've been fighting for a decade now. Windows 8 making UI based on touch displays for devices that are not touch. They're like, you're gonna use the new technology, whether you like it or not. I always remember that, like, my work laptop would always have a touch screen. I'm like, I'm never gonna use this. Never. Don't get me wrong, I use the heck out of my phone for web browsing. Yeah, I don't know. I still use my PC way more. Like, I feel like my phone browsing is just like, if I'm somewhere where I'm really bored, then I'll start, like, shopping around on my phone. For the most part, I'd rather be on my PC. But I would imagine as a gamer, I'm probably a minority compared to, like, my mom with her giant text on her screen. I'm probably the minority. Since it's read like Slamasaur, it slams the derposaur. I'm playing Gen Z. I'd rather use a computer for anything. I do wonder how much of it is, since we are biased toward more video game technology types in here. I'm sure it's part of it. Hey, Red Eye, welcome in. How are you? I'm so glad I got out of dev before this. Not your problem now. How are you? We are doing some edge highlighting on this Chaos Knight. Talking about the new Warhammer website. I haven't decided if I want to do that silver or not. Kind of leaning towards silver. We have a lot of red. A little more silver could be. Well, because of all of the carapace, which is silver. Okay, I'm gonna keep thinking on it. I feel like silver makes more sense, though. Just need to make a decision. Weasel, hello, how are you? Overlord says, I like playing beside my phone to get 360s of what I'm working on. Yep, I do the same. Since my PC and hobby desk are separate, about 50-50 split between buying on my phone or the PC. As I do use my touch display on laptop, I buy a specific laptop for the touch display. I love it. Limited use cases I use it. There's a specific mode for it. Up here. Doing good. How are you? Just got finished building my first 5 Praetorians on my lunch break, and I hate them. Were they an annoying build? I haven't actually built any of those. You do not leave the page unattended, they will toss you out, yep. Very fortunate to not work in general consumer web, so we can ignore it. You have to select Grand Alliance, and then the armies appear. I see. Come here. That's, yeah, I guess we'll see, right? It just rolled out. They'll probably make some changes. But I'm not a fan at the moment, that's for sure. It was hard to look at earlier. Hard to look at. So annoying with the Rod of the Covenant, trying to pose two-handed weapons with the tiny little wrist attach points. It's the worst. I feel like that, and anytime you've got to line up like arms, get crazy frustrated. Why are they so small? New site is not helpful to use while working, I can only imagine. Yeah, might need to go back to spreadsheet. Sorry. I guess, yeah, how much do you actually have to use the website while you're doing stuff, Landmine? I don't know how much of that is based on what you've got set up versus what they have. Might be a long day for you, unfortunately. Kind of weird. Space Marines have their own subset and then subsets of them. 95% is painting to the same items. Like, I kind of understand, because, like, depending on what people are looking for, they need to be able to find everything for that faction, right? But it does get a little goofy. If you click on a missing image in the shop, you can't switch back to a working one or return to all the listings. It'll be interesting to see what they change up here. It is brand new, so we'll see. You've been requisitioned to listen to an old person's stories. You weren't here to say no. A dumb question. Can you order Forge World now? And is it standard price? Forge World's now sprinkled about all the sections. That's a good point, yeah? Does that change things for Landmine? Some of our stores and distributors. It is, if the site is now all together, how does that work? Just needing a couple coats is a little annoying, but that's okay. I still think it's the right color. Will be worth it once I finally get it at. Fair bit. Double check a price or box contents. The best part was the preview insert that showed the price. Could do a price check in about 3 seconds. Most of the top selling items autofill, the WebEx, some others don't. And there's constant new products, so we use the site often. Forge World's still only sold by Forge World. Okay, unless I missed something major. Like, did something change this week? Yeah, I don't know. Would someone want to be the middleman for some miscast resin? Yeah, I didn't know if the sites are combined. I didn't know if that meant combined elsewhere. Like if it's easier for a distributor to order Forge World. I guess we'll see as things continue. But that's the big hobby news, I guess, that I've seen. Anyone else got hobby news for today? I don't think I saw it. It was kind of fun getting on Twitter before stream and everyone sharing their Halloween project. So today is Halloween spooky projects. End of Orktober. Anyone else has Orktober photos to post? You get those up. Buy it on warhammer.com, but they're not part of the trade program. You still pay full price for Forge World stuff. Boils down to, there's a note about non-discounted items yesterday, so I'll check that again. Alright. So it sounds like you can combine your carts, chat, but trying to get it from another distributor, probably not. Not able to. Front end is totally distinct from back end. Sounds like it. Maybe on the web store, combine and trade, can't order. Could be. I know that's always a little different anyway. So. Could be. I guess the only other hobby news is tomorrow our mini exchange starts. If you guys are wanting to participate, make sure you're in the Discord and you read all the things. So that includes signing up with the form, reading all the rules, and posting your before photo. So I saw more before photos last night. If you guys want to join, make sure you check that out because we start painting tomorrow. So make sure you're ready. I think next week I'm going to bring mine on stream so you guys can see. Yeah, if you want to do the mini exchange, that starts tomorrow. Make sure you read all the rules. Get in there. Justin, welcome in. How are you? Doing well here. What you up to today? We are working on our Chaos Knight again. A whole bunch of edge highlighting. Whole bunch. I feel like they should be silver. Decision, silver. We're doing it. I think I'll start until my new airbrush needle nib shows up. Makes sense. The new paint section doesn't seem to have the workups anymore. Whereas the base shade layer for the color workup. Yeah, I liked having that as a reference. If that's gone, I'm gonna be very sad. Because I think especially for someone just getting in and picking out an army, that was really helpful. Reminder to me. Get that email in post-stream. Okay. Probably under the color webpage now, probably. Make sure you check out the other website. Alright, let's make that silver before I start crying here on stream. I think we've got enough red. That can be silver. That's fine. Makes more sense to be silver. Hey, happy Halloween, Mikey. How are you? Do we have any plans for it? Welcome, welcome. I have already finished my spoopy projects for the month, so we just got nights today. Wanted to get everything done before Halloween, so it's just nights today. Just laying around? I mean, that sounds perfect to me. What better plan could you ask for? Yeah, my plan tonight is the same. Maybe throw on something spooky to watch. Apparently I have to watch The Thing after we were talking about it in Discord. Maybe I'll try and find that tonight. The other spooky thing I kind of want to watch is Slam and I talked about this forever ago, but the X-Files. It always freaked me out as a kid because my mom loved it. But, like, I was too young and it scared the crap out of me. So I kind of want to go back and watch the X-Files. Maybe if he's around. I do that a lot. I was kind of hoping to go out today, but it isn't going to work out. Well, I hope you find something here. You like doing? Maybe also dip into some spooky stuff if you're feeling it. This is amazing. Want some episode? I think we're going to start at the beginning. I know there's a lot. I don't know that we'd watch all of it, but I think we're just going to dive in. Do the thing. I keep doing this. I keep picking really, really long series and just going for it. I say in the middle of my One Piece run. X-Files is a goodie. Yeah, it just freaked me out when I was little, and I just never went back. Hey GM Brent, welcome in. Got 3 Imperial Knights, love painting them. I figured out how to do this cool gem effect for the cockpit. Worked out well. Very cool. Welcome on in. Knights are a fun project. It's, a lot of it is just getting the armor panels right. There's a lot of details if you want to go ham. How are you? And what color scheme do you have for your knights? What did you go with? The 9 seasons for the initial run, 2 revival seasons, and 2 movies. That's a lot of X-Files. I think the site is broken. I've got 3 different errors in past 10 minutes. I had to queue it again each time. Well, yeah, it's brand new, chat. It's brand new. And a lot of people trying to access it. It happens. Let's see. Squeeze says, my goal for the evening is to clear the house of candy. Little glow necklace bracelets my wife was apparently addicted to buying. I think she'd buy them, pack them away, forget. Buy more, rinse, repeat. Oh, I'm sorry, Squeezel. That's really sweet, though. Just finding them everywhere. Hey, tiny sub-travelers, welcome in. Huge fan of Chaos Knights. Love that red, by the way. Thank you. This is, if you like this red, it is corn red and then vermilion from Vallejo. So it's close to Evil Sun Scarlet, but a little different. I think I prefer this, and it worked really nicely through my ear. Well, that's what it is. How are you today? Let's see. Jean Brent had, ooh, blue-red. Lots of gradations. Very cool. Cousins, I also have 3 knights, and many more than that. Live Madness, welcome in. How are ya? Happy spoopy day. What are you guys up to today? We're going to keep on cruising on our Chaos Knights. Who wrote The Last of Us? Remember there's an X-Files kind of on the same subject, well before the game came out. Is that Neil Druckmann? Did he actually write it? He was big on it. I found 6 of her glow stick stashes so far. That's so sweet, though. Never have too many glow sticks. Yeah, I guess Mac, welcome in. This is Chaos, yes. So this is the Chaos Knight Abominant is the one we are starting with. How are you today? Welcome on in. Scorpion, hello. I can't wait to build mine. Also terrified how big that stack of boxes is. Dive in. Just gotta dive in. Wait, how many knights will you have? If the stack of boxes is scaring us, how many is that? This project is going to be 2 of the larger knights and then 4 of these smaller war dogs. This is a commission project. We have lots of knights coming our way. The scheme is custom. It is based off the anime Overlord. So all of the knights are different characters from the anime. We're starting with our first one here. So it's fun kind of translating the character colors over to the knights. You guys know I love an anime crossover project. Let's see, please note that not all products on GW's web store are eligible for a trade discount. Product on the web store is tagged with one of the symbols below. You will only be able to order it with full retail price. Please note that trade discount does not apply to Forge World products. So wait. So you'd be able to order it, but not at a discount. Is that how that works? So many nights wasted mine. Come join us. Come join us. Was linked. I noticed that, Norman, and I didn't know if that's just because I have everything on my side, but it looks like it works. Yeah, you've also got the Red Knight. Dig it. And then the head swaps are really fun. Oh, I can't go through all this, but very cool if you guys want to see some more knights. There is the link. Only Forge World sells Forge. Okay, I didn't know how that worked with like if it was even worth it for you. So no, don't get Forge World from. Go to Forge World. Sorry, having to get in between all these little vents. Okay. Just working, how are you? Pretty good here. I was able to drop off lizards yesterday. I have some orc photos I need to send. We're cruising along here to get through projects here before holidays, which makes me happy. So I'm doing well. All the building mechanization is overwhelming. I mean, I feel like they're easier than all your Eldar stuff. Like, it's just the arms and stuff. I feel like it would be, yeah, easier. Purchase stuff's so expensive, like 99% of it gets free shipping, so people might as well place the order themselves. More of the crowd of why even buy Forge World stuff? Why does it even exist? The price hikes on it. I no longer think it's worth it. For the quality you get. That's my opinion. Because I'm tired of having to fix Forge World stuff at those prices. The price and the quality of it do not line up, in my opinion. Tired of fixing Forge World. The volume of a million on the edge highlight or the midtone? It's the midtone. It's the, the layer over the corn red. I love that color, and I saw an excuse to try it, and I'm happy with how it turned out here. That was a pretty color. Pretty color. Want to use it on more things. It says, I have a lot. 13 boxes in total, including the Chaos Knight Army set, Knight Tyrant, Despoiler, 3 of the Abominants to make all 3 variants, the Cerastus Knights, Armigers, and War Dogs. I think that's everything for now. That's a lot of boxes, yeah. Yeah. That'll keep you busy. I would say if it's overwhelming, pick one to focus on. Take one box from the pile. Put the rest of the pile in, like, a closet. So it's not staring you down. And go nuts on it. Have fun with it. That's my advice. Otherwise, you're never gonna get any of it done, you know? Gotta make it smaller. Make it smaller. But I have more Shadow Specters. They were pretty cool, not gonna lie. But if I were looking at, like, vehicles and stuff for my army, I don't know. I don't know that it's worth it. And then Legends. That Weibo? If I goof that up, please let me know. Happy Halloween for the other side of the Atlantic. Hello, hello. Happy Halloween. Do you have anything planned for it? We're working on some Chaos Knights. Because I already finished my spooky projects. What you got planned? Vallejo slowly insert myself to my paint collection. Vallejo's kind of my go-to. I use a lot of Citadel still just because of commissions, but I would say Vallejo's probably my favorite to work with. Please don't let Nikki's Legends touch continue. I just got the Shadow Spectre. You better get those games in soon, Wasted Mind. You better get those games in. I'm gonna feel so awful if they're on the next Legends. I'm gonna feel so bad. But yeah, that's part of it too. It's resin. How safe is it? They're hidden on a shelf for now. So the next one I'm working on getting done with Dark Angels for local game store Apocalypse game in a couple weeks. Nice. My brother's already tilting me the idea of fighting Maltar. Oh, your poor brother. Your poor brother. I don't even know. I know we've talked about it. I don't even know how to help. I wish I could, though. It's not fun losing every single game. Nah, F him. He almost got his Christmas gift thrown in the trash compactor last week. Oh no. Okay. F him then. Down with that. Oh no. Seems at least they fixed the search on the website. It'll be a work in progress for a bit, I'm sure. Going live with something is always rough. You don't know until it's up. I just don't like that it's gigantic and kind of mobile focused. That's my only complaint right now. Everything else can be fixed. I just don't like the overall design of it. I'm not a fan of. The other stuff I'm sure will be working later. Scott's got 14 knights, 8 helverins, and 8 warglaives. Everyone's like, oh, you only need a few models for a knight army. And then the knight people come in. On the old site, if you made a typo or not the exact name, yeah, it often didn't show. I think my widescreen monitor makes it look better. It has a lot of white space. I did hate that, where if you, like, didn't know the exact name of something, you basically couldn't find it. So if the search is better, I like that. Just because I don't always have the correct spelling. Or know exactly what something's called. Magnetizing for sure, for transporting eventually. Painting, sitting on 5,200 points a night. Those are rookie numbers, Scott. I can pump those numbers up. I have way more intercessors than that. I don't need Scott Knights at intercessor levels. Where are we gonna put them all? Where are we gonna put that many knights? That says, I painted 1 knight. That was plenty for me. Now I have to watch all the X-Files again to find that episode. The web is not helping. You're gonna have a similar night then, Avian. Enjoy your X-Files binge. Enjoy. Has anyone been watching anything good? Either movies, shows? What have we been watching? I've been watching... Not good, but I've been watching Dragon Ball G. Trying to catch up. Basically decided to watch that before I hop back into One Piece for another giant binge of that. Get through the next arc. Other than that, yeah, it's just been anime here lately. Regular says, I want to get a pair of Lancers, but the bank account says nope. Lancer's still my favorite. Breaking news. Before we had skirmish games, box games now, they are just, wait, other games? Is that just all it says? I'm trying to think what would be the least confusing to someone new. Like, if you were looking for Warcry, where would you try to find that? The skirmish game makes sense, box game, or other. I feel like maybe other is the correct answer. Or like Underworlds or something. Someone brand new looking for that. What makes the most sense? I guess other does make the most sense. I just got to 735 in One Piece myself. Started watching a new one on Hulu called Undead Unluck, and it's great. I feel like I've heard of that. I am doing, there's a website called One Pace, which is where the fans have edited to take out like filler and stuff. So it's more, the pacing's closer to the manga, essentially what it comes out to. So I am, I feel like the actual episode is about 100. I'm on the Alabasta arc. I'm about to start it. Riot, welcome in. How are you? Fucking knights. Well, so I think it's hilarious how much I'm stressing over this game for this tiny Necron. There's a whole Chaos Knight army sitting here staring at me in the box. That's what Tough love time. We need to find a system to where you can start tackling things you want to tackle. That's what I'm trying to help with this Necron. Once you got the system, it's a lot easier. So if we can figure it out with this Necron, I think you're going to be a much happier hobby person with it. That says, have you watched the live action One Piece? I haven't yet. I've heard it's very good though. We killed off Netflix, so I have to find it somewhere else. Oh, this is around the 100 mark. Yeah, so I'm about to start that. I've really enjoyed One Piece so far. I think I just wasn't in the right mindset when we started it a while back. This time I'm super enjoying it. I like all the characters, they're really fun. Let's see, your Chaos Knights look good in purple? That's what I've heard. So, yeah, most things look good in purple. I'm a big believer in more things need purple. Purple. I can't breathe today. Also nice that other game models also show in their faction page. Underworlds and Warcry Stormcast models are on the Stormcast page as well-known knights. Good. I like that. Yeah, make it easier to find things. So if the search is better, they're on both pages. Those are good changes. I like that. And purple, yeah. One of those colors I don't think gets enough love in miniature. Purple, the really pretty greens, I feel like I don't see a whole lot. And then orange, like Scott's Knights. Orange got some more love. I feel like orange is a little trickier. I can understand that one not getting quite as much love. But pretty. Mobile version also seems better, yeah. When I opened it, that was very much the impression I got, was that it was built with mobile in mind. From its design. Nobody's pointing out that JPEG must be on the web store every day to have noticed it so soon. I think for those who use it as a reference, like I'm on the website a lot. I just didn't spend a whole lot of time on the new website this morning. Yeah, there's things that you specifically look for, and when it's moved or missing or changed, pretty easy to find. I'm on the web store a whole bunch with commissions. Ibuki, hello! Been a hot second since I was in, taking a real look at knights. Sorry to see how cool they are, just makes me want to spend money. Well, come on in. Knights are very cool. It's true. They're a fun army in that you don't have to have a billion knights like everyone in chat has. You can spend some more time per model. But then, absolutely, if you want to go ham, you can go ham. You also get a lot of real estate for if you want to try freehand stuff, different effects. Good airbrush project. Knights are a lot of fun. Do your custom heraldry and stuff. Hey, Mousebait! At least they're combined. Glad I can do my actual shopping through Mini Stomp. See what they look like painted sometimes, but yeah, just sometimes you don't know what something is. It's just nice to go look. I checked the website for what I want to buy from another store. We're all going there to make our list and then go somewhere else. Which reminder, if you'd like to go somewhere else, there is Mini Stomp was in here earlier. We also have Element Games. We are an Element Game affiliate if you guys want another store to shop through. Save some money, help support the stream. I appreciate it. It is a landmine. Landmine is also figuring out this new web store with us. We're all figuring it out here this morning. Why pay GW price with mini stop and local game stores exist? Yeah, support your local stores. Alright, there's our shoulders. We'll come back with our vermilion. There's the little, like, bumps on the shoulders. I'll get that too a bit later. I'm gonna take a quick little stretch before we pick another piece. Open a Europe store, you coward! When they combine their shops, literally this morning. That's what we're all talking about right now. There is a new website and combined stores. I am so sore from my workout yesterday. Hold on. I punished my arms and now I'm suffering. Okay. Let's get the easy one first. Just kidding. Running a shop in Germany would be amazing. Probably other spots would be fun too. Brussels, do they Warhammer? They're about to, landmine. They're about to. Anybody use your gigantic, enormous, and extremely talented hobby brain to think any thoughts about how I should do this a chronograph enthusiast? Or did Edgelord go corrupt? Original OC, please do not steal. Thank you, too frustrated. Well, I saw you were still building. So I didn't look at color schemes just yet. Is it time? Do we look at color schemes? I would say, if you want to get started, Will, pull up like a Warhammer wiki and look up Necron dynasties. Just pull it up and start looking through photos. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I don't have the codex to flip through. Exalted, hello. How are you? Up here. My project actually comes from Texas anyway. You're getting it from the I think there's obviously the Citadel's here. I think there's a distribution here as well. They do have a another location here. To the Google machine, that's right. That's where I'm gonna start, so I'm gonna send you to start in the same spot. So that's what I would recommend. If there's a dynasty that has a color you like, something that catches your opinion, or your, not opinion, catches your eye. I don't know why I said that word. Brain, not brainulating. Follow that. Follow your gut if there's a color you like. Uh-oh, got double jabbed and for some reason my fingers are tingling. Have you done both at the same time before? Hopefully the tingling, that sounds really annoying. I hope that goes away here soon. That would make me a little crazy. The Third of all Space Marine kits are out of stock. Many of those have been out of stock for months. The focus very much has been on the new stuff. So if it's something that's been, like an older kit that's been out of stock for a while, yeah, it's definitely not been the focus. Our local store always used to be like full wall of Warhammer, completely stocked. And I guess since COVID and some of the like ordering issues, like it's still not back. It's very weird still for them to just not have a full wall of product. How are you doing the night skeletons? I'll be airbrushing our darkest silver. Then I'm gonna wash the crap out of them. And then I will start doing kind of stipple dry brush over that. And then any details that need to be a different color, so some of the cables, wires, stuff like that. I'll pick out some of that. I don't tend to go ham on wires, but we'll pick out the ones that probably need it or help break up different areas. Well, that's my plan. Hey, Badab, GW said majority of its base is out of stock on the web for months now. Yeah, it's interesting to see for like older products. New products seem to be a bit better, but if you're looking for an old kit that's been out of stock for a bit, you're gonna be waiting. It's fine. I don't get any reactions from them. All 3 before were just arm hurts, that's it. Hopefully the tingly goes away. Weird. Alright, easy piece done. Are you out of bases if they're in every kit? Because that's where they're going. Because they're being produced for the kits. Answered your own question. Kind of like when big kits are out of stock and then it comes out in a like a Battle Force style box. It's out of stock because it's in there instead. Alright, I never remember how they highlight these. Let me take a quick. What a watch on Khorne Skull Cannons and Judgments of Khorne maybe half a year ago, still nothing. Yep, those old kits are gonna take a while. Okay, so they just straight up do an outline around it. That's fine. That's so Games Workshop. That's fine. You go play Fall Guys with JPEG. Let me know how that is. I need to watch Scott play it later. I can't believe they just keep putting Fall Guys into every game. It's the new game meta now. Does it have Fall Guys in it? Which is sad when then the team is let go. Kinda messed up with the games being put in everything and then they let go of the Fall Guys devs. As the new site is different, but overall I think it's better. And I like the combined shop. I like the things are combined, for sure. I think I need to spend some more time on the site before I was telling chat before you came in that it looks like when I take my mom's phone, she has her text like cranked up to max. That's what it reminds me of. Everything is gigantic, and for why? For why? Happy Halloween, Mousebait. Do you guys have any plans for it? Or friends who have joined us here? What do we have planned for Halloween? Have to update the bot message. I think we did. Yeah, level 70. Oh, Heaven's Word needs to get changed. I'm gonna say it's very different. It took me a few minutes to get used to. Because you can't see, that's why. It's huge, Avian. Every time she's like, I need help with this. I'm like, alright, let me see it. It's like, oh god. We've done stuff in stock that's out on the site. We sold Sagittars and Biovores. I need to finish my Biovore. I'm gonna magnetize it. And I haven't done that yet. Welcome to old. It's so... Hey Tech Bomb, welcome in. How are you today? We are painting a big old Chaos Knight. What you up to? We're doing a lot of edge highlighting today. And talking about the new Warhammer store. Gonna paint some Heresy Cataphracti Terminators today. Let's go. Let's do it. That sounds like a great way to end the day. Your eyes can betray you more. I say this as a glasses user. I get to go over and help her with more stuff today. I think we have to look at her Fitbit today. Fitbit changed their app, and I also don't like it. Maybe I'm just old. I just hate all these changes. I really don't like the Fitbit update. So that might be fun later. Get her all set up here. Hey, Magic Majors, welcome in. How are ya? Speaking of which, I need to get an eye appointment. Before your phone is also massive. Embrace the old, release the and the rage. Butts is gonna spend my evening shouting, make sure you say thank you from the sidewalk. Fitbit sucks. I'm mad they obsolete the one I got, so... Oh, I won't buy them anymore. I didn't realize they've already had, like, 2 different, like, new models since the one I got. William needs to buy more tentacle-based robots, that's right. You can do that with Mailman. You can do that. Let's see what else is going on. I mentioned tomorrow we'll be over on YouTube. I'll throw that in here. I don't know what we'll be working on. I'm tempted to do Kingdom Death over there. Take a little break from Warhams again. But we'll be over there to get our watch hours. We are still working toward a YouTube partner over there. So if you guys want to catch some more painting, we'll be there. While you're there, you can also check out our starter box challenge video. That is up. Or some of my Kingdom Death unboxing. I am working on our next batch of videos. I think I'm going to record here this week. But I've got some time. More videos to come. I'm excited. Alright, so I have a cheap, like, $30 fitness tracker. This is a generic app. I saw that, I think it's the Google Watches now have Fitbit stuff in them. If this one ever kicks the bucket, I may look at that one for my next one. Get all the Google stuff with it. Your detailing stuff, thank you. It's a lot of tedious work today, but we're getting through it. What are you working on today? Does Scott still have the red Necrons? He does, yep. I think shelved for the moment, but he does have them, yep. No will focus command? You have chat yelling it at you. I think you're good. Mini exchange, single mod. See, this is the thing. This is the thing. Well, this is what we're working on. We're not practicing your painting. We're practicing focus. Starting tomorrow, you're on my turf, and it's tough love time. And we're gonna get that Necron painted, and it's gonna be great. And you're gonna feel good about finishing that model. And then you'll be ready to tackle more models. But yeah, that's the name of the game here. It's not about painting. It's about finishing a model. Focusing on it. Don't make us get Cassidy involved. True. We'll do it. Adrian Sprash, thank you so much for that sub. For 21 months of support. Hello, hello. How are you today? We're working on a Chaos Knight. Trying to get all of our edge highlighting together here today. What are you up to? Next. Let's go. Well, I believe. See? Exalted here. Cheering you on. Let's see. You found some Malifaux players there. Awesome, Mikey. I hope that sticks. I hope you get to play lots of games. That says I have the Sun 2 fitness watch, but indestructible, and the app's pretty simple. Catching up here. Well, it's gonna be sad as Nikki Tough loves him. All November feels bad, man. Puppy eyes won't work. Paint more, that's right. They do not work on me. We're gonna get that Necron done. One way or another. And it's your choice which way we go. Will does not want my excess Necrons. I will have to ask Nikki for an unusual paint scheme. My veto is flesh-colored Necrons. I don't know what to tell you then, Avian. What else could you possibly want to paint? Oh. Here are the red Necrons, well. Which, of course, has been memed to redneck crons. But there they are. This was what? 8th ed? Was the last edition? Okay, I couldn't remember. They are really cool, yeah. But yeah, pick a cool, unique scheme and run with it, Will. I feel I unwittingly entered a Warlock pack with the great old one, Nikki Thulu, the Eyes of Eternity. Her tall eyes see all of space and time. That's exactly what's happened. And you know what happens if you don't fulfill the pact. You know what happens, right, Will? Bad things. So I hope you're ready to paint this neck. One way or another, he's getting painted. The choice is yours. Who else is excited for Christmas season to start tomorrow? Thanksgiving season. Let's go. I'm excited for holidays this year. Who else is ready? I know Will was already excited for Discount Chocolate Day. Get those Reese's Pumpkins. Lunchtime, enjoy landmine. I always suspected Nikki was an interdimensional squid demon. I think I hide it pretty well. Until painting packs are involved. I feel like I hide it reasonably well. Are you gonna give kiddos candy? Let's go trick-or-treating. I hope you get trick-or-treaters, Jesse. I hope you get them. I was so sad when we didn't. I hope you get them. I lose my warlock powers and Ukatoa devours all of the land and sea. Exactly. You don't want that to happen, do you? I'm gonna go build him right now. Good. Message got across. Good. Proud of you, Will. Hopefully your crowd-funded tie in Discord helps you with your build option. I was cackling when Noob came in and tied the votes. Because that's what you guys do. That's what you guys do. The no Scott hug threat worked. Alright, well if that's what's gonna work this month, then that's absolutely what I'm gonna use. I tried being supportive and encouraging and that wasn't working. So now. If kids show up at my house, maybe I should just hand out Bones minis. We're all handing out our backlog. They're like, here, I've got more of this than candy. You can take some of this. Edging the inside of the trim? Yeah, I mean, for night panels, it's this and highlighting trim. There's not a whole lot else we're gonna be doing. Not a whole lot else to do. Otherwise, they're gonna be really, really boring looking. Plus, it's Games Workshop, and everything doesn't look like Tron. Is it even painted? Is it even painted? We're not painting entire murals, nope. You can absolutely do that for yours, though. Knock yourself out. I'm excited to see it, Madside. Excited to see all your murals on your night. Is it yellow or do we go? It's gold. It's Retributor armor in our Agrax. The usual workup. You show me a built model today, I will find a Necron to paint along with you, says Scott. We're gonna make sure you get a model done this month and back to hobby progress. There we go. You now have Scott Necron paint along and Nikki Tough Love. We're gonna get this model painted. If your Necron is in Golden Demon level, you only get a Scott side hug. Nope, we just need to finish. All we're looking for. One day, chat will listen to me. One day. Will it be this day? Probably not. That's literally all it takes. Sit down and finish something. You're gonna feel so much better about this hobby. Just sit down and finish something. Hey, Mr. Flamingo Paints, welcome in. How are you today? We are working on a Chaos Knight. How are you? The best thing about the Fall Guys event, is everyone, is everyone dressed up, but it's Final Fantasy. Of course they're dressed up. Are there, glamour items for the Fall Guys stuff? I haven't actually looked. I saw, like, the trailer for it. That's all I've really seen. Splendid. Is there anything you're working on? Flamingo Paints? There's a lot of items. JPig told me that my least favorite event is also coming back with the yokai. Or I burnt myself out on Final Fantasy XIV so bad for that stupid cat couch. How's Tomorrow Games? Changed my name, actually made it Insta for my mini painting. Very nice. Rebrand complete. There's a good buttload of MGP. I work at the moment, working on my buddy's Templars. Nice. Hope work is going well. How are we liking the Templars? The new kits that they got were a lot of fun to work on. I enjoyed those quite a bit. Yeah! There's if you feel like just grinding out the world events, you too can have a cat couch. I spent entirely too long trying to get that thing. I did get it, to be fair, but way too many hours. Grinding out fates. Got the Emperor's Champ almost done. Such a cool mini. That, and I loved the new Helbrecht model. I've painted 2 of those now. That's a very cool piece. Son of Horus, hello! How are you? We warmy. Or you've got a Chaos Knight on deck. What you up to? What are we doing for Halloween? I'll keep coming back as more and more jobs get added. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. I think they locked you out. Uh-oh. What did you do, Avian? I really like 14, but I probably won't be back until closer to expansion stuff. And I'll hop back in. I got so many other games I want to play. I need to start Cyberpunk here soon. I think that's going to be my Thanksgiving game. Emperor's Champ's in the Discord if you guys want to check that out. Hey, Hunt You Down, welcome in. About to move and get to set up my new paint area and my... Anyway, I want in the new house. Sorry. In any way I want in the new house. Sorry, now that I have the room. Got any tips, advice to not turn it into a chaos corner? Trying to think if there's anything specifically. I think having storage slightly away from it can be good. Because if your storage is kind of in the same area, you're just kind of stacking up everything right on top of each other. And it can be a little overwhelming, seeing all the, like your storage stuff there also. So like mine is, I have a closet behind me. That you can see in the camera there. I've got stuff in there for storage. I think giving yourself enough workspace versus storage space is a good way to do it. I think that's the biggest thing, honestly. You're probably gonna move stuff around as you get settled, but I think that's the biggie for me. Hey, TGG. Highs and lows of Amazon. Hi, package arrives. Low, new spray booth came with the wrong hose. And 2 right lights instead of a right and left. Oops. I hope you can get a return and all that settled here soon. Other than that, how are you? I think I left it unattended for too long. Shouldn't be. That shouldn't be a reason. You're still paying your sub, you should be good. Let's see. Sonopar says it's gonna be 30 degrees and possibly snowing. So F them kids. I opened my door with the weather going on. Cracked open the candy bags last night. Brought a bunch to the office today. Fair. It's obviously here in Texas, we never have to worry about snow on Halloween. But we would have to do... It's always the, is it gonna rain on Halloween? And that always puts a damper on things. I'm sure the kids don't care about the snow. They're all gonna be bundled up with their costumes. But that's fair, yeah. Enjoy the candy then. Storage boxes in closet, no boxes on ground, no random models. Yeah, the more you can kind of keep things contained. Everything can be put away somewhere if you need space. You always need something each night, but having a home is important. Yeah, so like, I try to just keep my current projects on the desk. Sometimes it adds up because I've got my stuff in commissions. But if I'm not working on something, like actively, I put it back away. So it's not just sitting on my desk. Carbine, hello! I'm a ghost who's gonna lurk. Thank you so much for the lurk. Happy Halloween. Hope it's a good day. So I use game cards to make sure I don't pay for something I don't use. That's all I can imagine, is if time has run out. I can't imagine you doing something to be banned. But maybe Avian secretly banned from 14. I'd imagine it's a game time, or maybe a card didn't get applied. Can't imagine any other reason. It was snowing earlier this morning. The joys of Chicago. I can fit a winter coat into my costume. I think Butts mentioned in the Discord that Minnie Butts was a witch who didn't want to wear a jacket. I have a feeling a lot of kids doing the same thing. You can see the costume. I had some clients bring their kids with them, so they made out like bandits. I already had 3 people ask what my costume is. I'm a tragically underpaid government employee. Was it the, This is the day to dress for the job you want. You say that, it reminds me of when I was at the office, we would have a Halloween, and like every department would decorate the area that they're in. And then there'd be like competition for that, and then a different like costume competition. But then everyone would bring their kids up also to like trick or treat around the different departments. That was like the one time I liked being in the office. That was actually really fun. I would assume they're doing that again this year, but with everyone now working from home, I don't know if that's still a thing. But yeah, that was always cute, because then the kiddos would be all dressed up too. They'd come trick-or-treating around to our different cubicles. That was fun. Working from home, I think Halloween's just so different now. A lot of the kids do like trunk-or-treat, or like the church or school stuff. And then yeah, I don't know, the office is still doing Halloween stuff. Everyone's at home. Unfortunately, I can't come to work dressed as the King of Gondor. I mean, I feel like today you could have. Next year. There's always next year. Today was the chance. Panda, hello, how are you? I'm gonna build them. I'm gonna do it. Do it, Will. Put photos in the Discord after you do it. I was confused because I thought you had built him, and then you're like, alright, chat, which one should I build? I'm like, wait, I thought we were building together. is one singular kill team on the new website. I don't know how many are, because, like, they're limited releases, right? Once they're out, they're kind of out. Doing dandy, how's things here? We're good. We're doing a ton of edge highlighting on this night. Which, thank you, chat, for keeping me company. I know it's not the most exciting thing to watch. Talking Halloween, talking New Games Workshop website, which has been interesting. Individual boxes are not limited. That was me getting him off the sprue. Yeah, I figured that out after you posted. But yeah, I thought we were building together. I was like, oh, we gotta build him. But now he's cleaned up and ready to roll. Let's go. Let's go. The new website is awful. It's not great. Obviously with new websites, I'll wait a little bit because there's always going to be things that at launch are not going to be working properly. But not a fan of the redesign, I think, is my big takeaway. Everything is very, very large and looks very intended for mobile, which is not how I use the websites. I guess we'll see. It's pretty not great, though. Been lurking as you do the tedious lining. Like, it's making a big difference, and I'm glad we're doing it, but it's definitely tedious. I think your driving was too distracted. That was probably it. This isn't boring. It's giving me motivation to leave mine on the sprue. You don't have to do the Games Workshop Edge highlights. I'm just doing it because we've got a higher level commission here. And it's very much the GW style, and it lets me work in the pinstripes. Which, let me show you guys the characters so you guys know what I'm... Pulled him up early. Clear all this. Open the image. Okay, this is the character. So you can see here what we're doing. Is it coming together, chat? Coming together a little bit? Got his suit top, a shirt. He has a mask. The blue. It's him, yeah. So the edge highlighting we're doing is basically taking his pinstripes and putting on the edge highlight. That's why I'm going through the trouble of doing all this, is because it matches the character. Wear tie, it's gonna be the little glow in between the thing. Hey Titan, welcome in. I was hoping the new website would mean a restock. I was wrong. Well, I mean, those two don't go hand in hand. Forge was considered expert kits. I mean, they're more difficult than plastic. Yeah, I would say I wouldn't give a Forge World kit to a newbie. Nope. If you're looking at a first kit, I'm not going to send you to Forge World. Nope. How are you today? I would never send a newbie to a Forge World kit. You're getting plastic for a bit. I think I like the new website, just a few things that are annoying. I think if search and some of those other things are better, then that's going to be an overall win, for sure. I guess we can go ahead and start some of this. More kids don't buy them, hence the 13 plus age on it. Yeah. Between working with the resin, which is more dangerous, is more toxic, the warping and everything you need to do to fix it. Yeah. They are a more advanced kit. I'm gonna wait and will. If you wait, you're putting less time on your project. I'm here to tell you, dive in. I'm kidding. I don't know, Will. This is how this month's gonna be. The fear I felt. Good. Good. I'm not playing. We're gonna get it done. How are newbies gonna play Overlord if they can't have forge-world kits? What's the difficulty of the kit? Oh, have you not worked with resin? Get yourself a resin kit and come back to me. I've never thought of them as harder. Super warped panels. Tiny pieces on the sprues. You have to wash the resin to get the mold release off. It's a lot more work than a plastic kit. Timothy, hello, how are you? Welcome on in. Holes in the cast. Bubbles, yep. Yep. What's with you tiny brunette women being so scary? We're really good at it. I don't know what to tell you. Really good at it. Mold slip? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The tiny spikes on the biotech? I don't know how to put this. If you were trying to build a kit to like a display level, similar to like what you'd get with a plastic fit, it's a lot more work. Now, if you don't want to put in that work, that's fine. Absolutely fine. But if you're trying to, yeah, clean up all the mold slip, clean up all the things, warp everything to be completely straight like the big vehicles, more work. But they're also recast. The funny thing is usually those are less warped. But you still have the mold release agent, you still have, yeah. They're a lot more work than just clip the thing out of the sprue and attach it to another piece. Yeah, they're a lot more work. Resin dust is more toxic, yeah. So you don't want kiddos just inhaling resin dust. For sure. So I have to remember they're not talking about in terms of adults. So some marketing for younger peeps, yeah. Absolutely. You don't want a 12-year-old just inhaling resin dust when they don't know anything about the kit or the material. But yeah, they're a lot more work. The warping on my Lynx hull. One perfect one with a 30-degree bend and a huge resin block. Yep. I mean, we have to use the heat gun for a lot of ours. Do you want the 12-year-old having to use a heat gun? My Warlord had warping and mold slip on a $2,000 kit. Yep. Yep. This is what I mean. So I just don't know that sometimes the quality is worth the price. I think the characters are a lot better. They're easier to work with. But some of those big vehicles. Really hot water works too. On some things. On some things. Not everything. Plastic glass, yeah, it's also bad for your lungs. But it doesn't fly up the way that resin does. And it is a bit better. I don't have I have plastic, like, little bits. It's not like a dust. It's a different material. I remember getting an old Finecast from the older Middle Earth game for the great best Gorgoroth? And a golf ball hole size in the side. Yep. The old Finecast was notorious for bubbles. They were awful. But I guess for those who don't know Finecast, they were basically molds for metal minis that were never intended to have resin. And they just decided to use them for resin. That's why they were so awful. They weren't intended for that material. So if you have an old Finecast kit, all of my Hornets have slips that I've just said F it to, because fixing them would take forever. I have a couple of pieces like that. I'm just like, you know what? It's good enough. It's good enough. Catching up here. Most don't need to sand plastic. I do, but it's not the same kind of dust that kicks up with resin. not. The resin is much more to work with. But yeah, that's why. They're a lot more prep work. Painting is the same. Prep work, you do have to do quite a bit more. Let's see. Oh, is that a hole on the Tantalus? I know that was giving you some trouble. But yeah, after the Custody commission we did. Good not touching Forge World. Like, vehicles and stuff for a while. Characters are still okay. They don't have nearly the amount of trouble that the vehicles and stuff have. They tend to be much easier. Those vehicles. I just got in a trade. Oh, I just fixed it. Bunch of other holes. I think that was one part I remember from Finecast, is you could, like, try to get a refund, or, like, replacement. But then you're just hoping that the next one was also better. And a lot of times they weren't. A lot of times you're just sending the same model back and back and back, over and over and over. So you're gonna jet for a while. If you're offline before I swing back, then I'll catch you later. Have a fun Halloween, you too, Mikey. We'll see you later. Have a good rest of your day. Virtual vehicles are greasier than a 50 used car salesman. Yup. Pretty icky. I mean, even the Mastodon. That took several washes and things to get all cleaned up. The mold releases in the ass. Worth noting, hold your pieces so light shines through it, so you can see the bubbles and fill them. I'm giggling because it's annoying that you have to do for the prices we pay. It's annoying you have to do. Especially when, yeah, some of the smaller producers don't have that problem. I guess required you go into the store and check them in the blister when they're in the blisters, yep. You wanted to check out the specific one you were getting. And then choose the least worst option. Yep. Alright, here's that side. Little here. And then we do the other side. Fly, hello, how are you? Welcome in. What you up to? I am doing a whole bunch of edge highlighting today for Chaos Knight. What do you think I'm getting? Why are you getting the hammer? Just do it. Prove me wrong. You get to avoid Nikki going full misery sledgehammer on you. Win-win for you. We build the Necron. You got this, Will. You got this. Uh-oh. We're sighing. We doing okay, Sly? We are Tuesdaying. Hey, you're Brian. Welcome in. You check the sub lunch. I will check after stream. I don't like going in there during stream. But if it's getting Will to build a Necron, I approve. Not the greatest of days. I'm sorry to hear it, Sly. Do we at least get to relax a little bit tonight? I'll show you what I've got. This is the chest piece for the giant knight that we're working on. Trying to get all of the edge highlights done kind of today. I think my plan for like off stream is going to be getting the actual innards started. Getting the armature? I never know what to call it. The skeleton of the knight. That'll be my project here off stream. That's going to be a lot of airbrushing and then washing, stippling, which not super great to do on stream because it's a lot of waiting and then shaking the camera. The Warlord Titan be... Wait. This will go... Oh, in this color scheme. Or a Warhound. Or the biggest knight. I forgot the chaos name for. I don't know. Oh, it's the main character. Okay. I think I know which character. I've only watched a couple episodes. I think I know which one you're talking about. Are you saying there's room to expand, William? Loving this come together so far. Thank you. I think it's a really fun project. Getting to, like, translate all the colors over. And that's been fun. Such a cool scheme. So we'll have these. We have some, like, graveyard type bases that they will go on to. So that'll be neat. But yeah, sounds like if they wanted to. Whoever got this commission is very cool and smart. That is Maximum Pink. He was in here yesterday. I don't think he's been in today. We'll have, yeah, one more big knight and then 4 little knights to join. Unless it's wasted mind. Oh, okay. Well, it's not purple, so not wasted mind. You're safe there, Will. True. In that case, it's super cool. Alright, what do I want to do? We have the tilting shield, but I don't know what I'm putting on it just yet, so I guess we still edge highlight it. Have you seen how GW painted the Neurogons? How they have a soft chitin color in the form of pink for the Leviathan scheme. What color would you use for green Tiamat? Soft chitin. Let me look them up. I've not actually painted mine. They were kind of trash in the game I took them in, so I haven't painted mine. Let me look them up real quick. Neuro-Gon. Oh yeah, they do kind of have like a middle tone there. Look up Tiamat one more time here. I think that's the, yeah, the darker green. Are you going to be using contrast or regular paints? Will be my first question. Tiamat to me looks very much the like Cabalite workup. Like some of those dark elf colors. I think I would go with like Cabalite thinned down or is it Sybarite green? That might be too light. Mostly layers if you recommend color then. Let me show you one. I don't know the contrast paints as well just because I don't use them very much, but I'll grab that. And that. Because I feel like if I were to do Tiamat, I would use these colors for the like the carapace. We've got Incubi, we've got Cabalite, that green with a bit of blue in it. So I feel like if you were to do like a mid-tone, kind of this Cabalite, maybe some Sybarite. You could thin that down or look for a contrast paint kind of in that same vein. That's the GW recommend, yeah. So this is what I'd be working at. The skin tone is much lighter, so I feel like if you started with this, I think my gut tells me, yeah, that's where I would start. And then if you think it needs a little bit of a highlight, you can bring it in. Because as long as you're kind of in between your main carapace color and the skin tone, it should be good to go. But yeah, my gut is telling me that. I don't know if there's a similar contrast to that but if you're using layers, I would just thin this down. Yeah, because you're used to it. And I don't know if there's a real close match off the top of my head. I'd have to look. That's where I would start. Let me know what you think if you dive in. I've seen people not bother and paint it all the same color. Yeah, that is unique. That like a lot of the other NIDs don't have that kind of middle, like texture. I think more and more of them getting kind of the like brain texture too. Having to figure that out's been interesting. Badger, hello. Chaotic Stupid, hello. How we doing today? Badger saying, do magenta. Don't even worry about the greens. Go magenta. Oh, sorry. That's for Will. Okay. I would want to paint this Necron with Badger's beloved magenta if I feel it's too close to Wasted Mind's purple. You can do magenta. We can find you a cool magenta. Excuse me, my Eldaria are violet red. Not silly magenta, it's true. Okay, caught up here. But also scrap the greens for magenta. Good call. Everyone's gonna have magenta nids here. Or, sorry, Necrons. Because I think Broso was looking at magenta too. I think he decided on something else. But I know he talked about the magenta. Badger, what you up to today? We are working on this Chaos Knight. Necrons are bone colored. I like that. Bring in the skeleton look. Do the future skeletons. Sci-fi skellies. He would do, it's true. Spooky skellies, yeah. Yeah. Take that. I feel like Necrons are kind of in that bucket with like the Custodies and stuff. The like unique schemes are really cool. Pull out some other colors that aren't just silver. If you wanted to spend some more time with them. Good things having some, a homemade bacon sausage and egg pie. Sounds amazing. I think the best part of that sentence, Chaotic Stupid, is I got more excited the more I read of that. Like, it sounded good, and then it just kept getting better. I'm gonna go ahead and wash our skellies while we're here, or the skulls. The editing currently. Hopefully get some paint on something before my eyes quit working. Uh-oh. What are you gonna be painting? What do we got, Badger? I don't actually know what you're working on. I think I'll do the Knight Arcanum, not gold. Thinking custom scheme, or look at some of the other Storm hosts? I think that's right. The different flavors of Stormcast. Washed. Alright, I'll highlight up what we did here. I have an arc. Oh, it's supposed to be for October. You do have one more day. Got one more day on it, Badger. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. I'm not aware of Stormcast Eternal armies other than gold. Similar to Custodies, there are a lot of different Storm hosts. If you wanted to take a look today, Panda. I'll give you the same advice I gave Will. Hop on a Warhammer wiki. Start clicking around. There's the one that JPIC does is teal. And that one's really cool. There's one, I think they are mostly black armor. Kind of like the Custodies that are a lot of the black. Yeah, there's a whole bunch. Anyone have suggestions on OSL behind bone? I mean, what are we working? It depends. That could be anything. That's pretty open-ended there. What are we working on? That could be anything. Oh, is it for the wolf? Well, you're doing blues, right? Badger saying magenta, of course. Like, I found some black armored Stormcast Eternals, which I liked. I feel like when Dominion came out, I saw a lot of different schemes, including the... I think I did one on a base. Like on the Pro Boy bases. I think I did a black armor Stormcast. I now can't remember the name of the Storm host. But... Astral Templars are purple? I think there is a Screamer pink one. It's the... kind of a darker magenta. But I don't remember the name of it. The dire wolves are undead with ribs showing. Yeah, you would be... Didn't you want them kind of glowing? It would be the blue from there. Keep within your color scheme. Let's see, Slices. On the plus side, the Aether War and Shadow and Pain boxes are now all built. Now it's turn for Arena of Shades. Okay, you're still building then. That's a lot of building, Sly. Can't move the paint desk anymore. Hurts too much. I was thinking blue-white, but the bone itself should be darker brown... Sorry, bone brown to represent shadows. I have 20 times that amount to build overall. What problem? I didn't say anything, Sly. I didn't say anything. Scott's in here stealing my humidifier. Or, purifier. Let's see if I can English code. Okay. It feels like you're trying to do two different things, Avian. We're trying to decide what color bone should be and if there's OSL behind it. Because the OSL is going to affect the bones as well. This poor... Oh, I got a neutral, sir. Hold on, Jeff. Here it is. Starlight is behind the rib cage. The gap between the ribs is blue-white. I would say yes. A darker color is going to give you better contrast. And also help the glow effect. What should I do with the bones? I would go a darker color, yeah. Gonna contrast and make your glow stand out a bit better. Oh, thank you, Panda. I think I got this hoodie like right after it started to warm up, so I hadn't gotten to wear it. Hey, Teak, welcome in. How are you? What's a decent airbrush for normal price, kinda? The airbrush I will always point people to who are just starting to airbrush is the Badger Patriot 105. I like this brush because it's really easy to break down and clean, which, if you're just getting started with airbrushing, you're going to be doing quite a bit of. So it's very easy to break down the brush, get it cleaned. It's a workhorse of a brush. You really can't mess it up. So I will point you to the Badger Patriot 105. Not sponsored, I just love the brush. We have two of them. That's the one. That's where I'll point you. I think if you're across the pond, if you're one of our Europe friends, that's a little harder to find. I think then you're looking at the Iwata stuff. I am just not as familiar with their product line. But if you're here in the States, the Patriot is easy to get. Welcome on in. How are you? Son of Horse's tragic news. Female companion has refused to do a Sam and Rosie couples costume for next year. The reason, I don't like you that much. Wow. Things going well then. Things going well then. Well, it says, okay, there's like 4-0 gold. There's a ton with just gold accents. Kitchen. 105 sits in the drawer, too used to the Eclipse. Yeah, when you get comfortable with it. Okay, if you're EU, then I think the Iwata is easier to find, is what I've heard. The Iwata Eclipse is kind of the one that most people get as a first airbrush. I've not used it because I like my Badger. So I'm not as familiar with the airbrush, but I know that that is one that is usually recommended for a first one. So it sounds like that's where we would point you. I'm sorry I don't have any more information to share with you. Please start to read a sponsored script there. No, I just really love that airbrush. Oh, Panda will do the costume with you. Only if I get to be Rosie. We're already planning for next year. I love it. Hey, Kamina Cakes, welcome back in. How are you? Yeah, I hope that helps as you're looking around. I wish I could speak more on it, but hopefully it gives you at least a starting point. How are you? Do you have any projects on the table? Waiting for that airbrush? What are we working on today? For anyone who may be coming in, I am working on a Chaos Knight. This is the Knight Abominant, which is one of the larger ones. It has an anime theme to our color scheme. It's actually based off of Overlord characters. So we've got this one today. I've got one more large knight and then 4 little war dogs, and they're all different characters. It's been a lot of fun. Trying to get a lot of our edge highlighting and that done today. I think it's time to start some gold highlights is what it's time. Got a lot of our edge highlighting. I don't want to say done, because I'll always come back while I'm working on other stuff, but for a first pass, I think is done. You're sleepy? I've had the hardest time, I guess because it's colder. Like, we had a cold front come through. I had the hardest time getting up in the morning. So I feel that. Like, I get Nikki Badger Patriot 105 sponsorship. I probably should reach out, but so much of, I'll say it, so much of hobby sponsorships are just affiliate stuff, and it's not fantastic. Not great for creators, no. That's right, Knight Demiurge is what we've got. So this is the, I think I've still got him up. The character we are... Oh, I closed it. I'll bring it back up. Character we are working on, so you guys can see what I'm doing here. Here's a full body one. This character. So what I've done is, we have our red. His pinstripes of his suit I have taken, and that's our edge highlight. This knight does have a tail. I just don't have the full body here for stream, so we'll do the tail. And then what I was just working on is his shirt. So that's kind of how we're adapting it over. But that's what the project is. It's fun. He does have a tail, yeah, so let me grab it. When we get to this back, or this piece, which I still need to airbrush, that'll be 2. So it works out really nicely. But I will do that off screen just because it's a lot of airbrushing and then washing and then stippling, which is really bad with a camera. Let's see, what gray white did you use for the panel? That is London Gray, Celestra Gray, and Ulthuan Gray. The Teak says, I started with Storm Colors just to learn how to paint. Now I'm going to go for my real army. Bone Reapers and Wifey's going Seraphon. Seraphon are so much fun. I have not Avian. I don't like the hobby sponsorships. They're not great. I kind of just, They're not enough to help really support the stream. I did convince female companion to do gender bent. Oh, Final Fantasy VIII scrolling right now. Need to find knee-length tight black shorts now. Let's go. I'm excited for the night, the day my nights will be on stream. Let's go. One day, a day long from now, we got some projects. I've had more army projects than we used to have, which has been fun, but they do take a bit longer. Yeah. Yeah. I love the legs on the Chaos Knights. The Mandalorian tusk on the newer one's head. That's it for the Chaos Knights. I do love, we've got the new one. So cool. I feel like they gave the Chaos Knights some cool little flair to kind of set them apart from the Imperial Knights. Am I doing a... I don't know what that is. Sorry. What? We're doing a what now? The Scarab, but we have in coma. I don't remember. I'll be honest. I'm going one by one. In Toma, there we go. Thank you. Just because getting the colors to match, like I can't work on with the way we have to airbrush and keep all the pieces separate. I'm kind of going one by one, so I don't remember the names of the smaller ones. Sorry. Best character? Okay, Will knows this character. I the vibe of the guy before even considering it, so I mentioned it. It's a good idea, Avian. I have just found that they tend to be a lot of affiliate stuff, and it's not great compared to like video game sponsorships types things. If that makes sense. So I've not really actively pursued any. Because they're okay at best. They're okay at best. He's a warrior, an honorable man, who rejects the lewd but and embraces the path of manliness. I guess I should see if I have this character. But yeah, the knights, I'm trying to kind of do as we go, just because there's so many panels and things that have to be separate. So it's a little different than some of our other projects. So I can keep everything together. Come as a war dog. This is going to be an abhorrent glass knight. Just love seeing all the caps and It says, looks like the new Primaris Jump Intercessors are legal in heresy. Wait. Sarcastic. GW lists them in a handful of the new 40k Marines. Oh, under the heresy. They got miscategorized. Getting all of our, probably the search terms and stuff ironed out today. Alright. More gold. Oh, we don't. Well, when it's time for more knights, I guess we have Best Boy for our next round. Leslie Norman said, did clean up on 2 of the 3 shelves. The edges look so crisp now. Pro work. Not at all cleanup, because I can't properly use Vader stain. No, stop yelling. Go back to Abby. No, you're good. It makes me laugh. I'm sorry we don't have Best Boy in this round, Will. You'll have to add Best Boy to one of your projects. You could do Best Boy Necron. You could do the same. Bring his color scheme over. Like we're doing for the knights. Just a thought. Will is doing the mini exchange. Yeah, Will's got a Necron picked out. I'm excited to see. I don't even know what won the build vote, so I'm excited to see once it's all together here. I'm gonna ask chat who else is ready to start painting tomorrow. We good to go? We feeling good about the mini exchange? How long do we have to join the mini swamp? I would say go ahead and do that here soon. We're all going to be starting tomorrow, so you probably want to hop in here pretty soon. Sorry, there's a loud noise outside. I was looking at some of my unpainted blueberries. I have plenty of friend ones if you're serious about doing some for March from Craig. That might be fun, Panda. Yeah, let me think about that. It seems so far away, but it'll be here before I know it. Shit. Tomorrow is November. Sorry if I know I have those moments. Sorry if I was the one to tell you. Tomorrow is November. Sadie's not happy about whatever was outside. I never looked what I can do for the mini exchange yet. I'll look tomorrow. Pan or pail? For what? for what? Tomorrow's Day of the Dead it is. Yep. I was thinking about the Malifaux that we did last year. I think I'm gonna repost that tomorrow. I feel like one of my favorite things I've painted. It was so much fun. Okay. I still don't know what you're talking about. Repeating it in caps doesn't help me. I don't know what you're... What are you doing? One day, my Day of the Dead nights. I'm going to set a goal for the absolute latest. I want a Day of the Dead night commission by at least next Day of the Dead. Kingdom Death Mob. Oh, is the sale up? Has Scott failed me? Is the Kingdom Death sale up? Hold on, chat. I don't know what Avian's saying. Avian's just giving me nouns. And I don't know what's happening. There's just nouns in my chat and I don't know what's happening. Hold on, chat. Raccoon, what is happening? I don't know what's happening. I'm sorry. I'm just getting nouns and then nouns in caps. I don't know what's happening. Spell Paintbot, welcome in. How are you? We are working on Chaos Knight. Got our big boy. Trying to get some highlighting here and figuring out what is happening. I'm very confused right now. Very confused right now. Okay, we'll get it figured out. We'll get it figured out. I don't know what's happening. Raccoon female. That's the most I've gotten. I thought you knew what I was working on. I'm doing... Nope. Didn't know anything about it. Okay. Yep. There was absolutely no context. Last I knew you had orcs. Okay. Now we're good. I have no idea what's happening. Still Paintbot, how are you? I saw we're getting back to some Malifaux, and I'm pretty excited for you. Still Paintpot has... We were talking about the Day of the Dead. Still Paintpot has the, that same crew, but the, like, regular box of those. And they're very pretty. I'm excited to see. Why don't I have planetary mind reading ability? Yeah, I know. I'll work on it. I will work on it. I can't guarantee anything, but I will do my best. Oh, I'm so confused. Avian's like, I haven't posted anywhere. I haven't mentioned it, but I'm gonna scream about it. And I respect that. I respect it. Doing right, work has been insanity. Finally getting around to building the Lady J crew. Let's go. Let's see, seeing those knights makes me jealous. It's gonna be so cool to see them on the tabletop. I'm excited to get them together. I want the first one so I can see the character. And like, I don't know, it's very motivating to me right now. We're gonna be cruising through these because they're fun. I'm filled with resolve to get my own damn knights now. I was gonna say, if you... I know we're looking at a couple projects, but if you want to make sure they're like ready, we can always hop around too. Swap stuff around. Oh. I don't know if I want to leave that. I can see your message, Panda. I'm going to leave that in auto mod, though. Just because. Oh, dang it. Remove the message. I saw it, though, Panda. Bad. Trouble. Trouble. Arthur, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome, everybody coming in. We are working on a Chaos Knight for 40k. So let me show you what I've got. We have this giant carapace piece. We've got shoulders. I'll put the knight together here so you guys can see. We got chest piece, torso piece. We got legs. We've got cool helmet. And that's what we're working on today. How was your stream? Tell us all about it. Welcome, welcome on in. Thank you again for the raid. You have to head out, Earbright. We'll see you next time. Thank you so much for hanging out today. Bye-bye for now. I'm gonna stick with what I got for right now. Just gonna mission knights after the current, I think, hope. Sounds like a plan. It'll be fun whenever we get to it. I was just thinking timing. We wanted to make sure. Automod's a bully. Don't feel bad, Panda. Automod's here to protect me, and I appreciate that. As a women's on the internet, I appreciate Automod. Hey, Arthur. Went very well. Ooh, finally finished Bioshock 2. Chat, you know what to do. If you want to check out some Bioshock, some games here on Twitch, go give a follow. What did we think of Bioshock 2? Welcome, welcome in, everybody. For Vidya Gaming, I am playing Yakuza Like a Dragon. I'm really late, but trying to catch up here. I was trying to do a full franchise run, and I got stuck on 5. So now I'm getting back into it. And then I want to start Cyberpunk. That's where I'm at. Bioshock is very good, yeah. I wish the Loyalist Knights had cool helmets like the Chaos ones. Chaos gets all the bling. I'm leaving. Voting is closed. My combo won. Yay! Don't leave, but also build that Necron. But also build it. Automod per... Oops. Oh, it's fully funded. That's my next question. Thank you. I appreciate it. Alright, I guess I know what I get to order later. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I think he'll look good in the corner over there. Yep. Yep, then you can help judge painting with me. Thank you. I appreciate it. Scott may be less than thrilled, but it's what the people wanted. It's what the people wanted. Slams the door of chat and people leave. You get back here. Get back here. Riot says no. Riot wanted us to have the microphone, but, you know, some things more important than microphone. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, just kidding. Thank you so much, Avian. Waiting. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. There you go, Riot. Now you feel better. Thank you, Avian. Yeah, the throne gifts. Oh my goodness. You guys. Thank you. Waiting for her to finish. Ah, thank you, Avian, and Wasted Mind. Okay, I'm probably gonna keep that money back for Black Friday, and then I'm gonna go ham for the microphone, the stand, and whatever else we need. But thank you so much. It's been funded now. Thank you, thank you. Maximum Pink, welcome in. How are you? Oh, Sonoforest back to work. I hope it goes well. Have fun with Halloween things. Carmen says, I just learned I can easily make homemade kebabs. My life is about to change for the better. Enjoy. Yum. When you highlight gold, do you mix in any white, or just do you retributor over the shaded gold? So right now, I am highlighting with actually some scale color. So usually I go up to a brighter metallic. The other fun one you can do is when you get to like your top highlight is to mix in a little bit of silver rather than the white. So you still get the shiny. Or if you have a very almost white metallic. I tend to do that. I know that you can mix other colors in. I tend to go that route instead and just use another metallic. But yeah, I'm actually going up in different metallics. Doing well finishing up lunch. Let me show you all that I've got here before lunch finishes here. Okay, we have Carapace. The fun part today is I took the pinstripes from his suit and I made that our edge highlight. So that's gone a long way in bringing that together. We got his shirt and his tie. Helmet, we haven't done a whole lot on, but it's here. What else have we got? There's a lot of edge highlighting today. A lot of edge highlighting. But I think it really pulled it together nicely. Oh, good. Good. But that's what I've got so far. And then I was showing chat how the tail will work along with the character. So, got that out to show. But I will probably do that off stream, is what I said, just because it's a lot of airbrush, wash, stippling, which can be rough on the camera because it's shaking things around. But that's where we're at. We're cruising along. It's been a lot of fun. What piece was I working on? I think it was on this. It's the best part of painting. Get out. I think for this character, though, it really brought it together. So it was worth it, even if it's tedious. But yes, thank you. Thank you both for microphone. I'm excited to pick that up. I'm excited to have a mic just, like, set, and I don't have to worry about it exploding. I don't have to worry about figuring out the mixer and messing with that. I'm really not mixing a lot of things. Excited to move over to it. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I'm glad you're happy with it. I'm having fun with it. It's been a neat little project. Well, not little, but a neat big project. The night panels look hella good, thank you. Thank you. Knights are cool models, especially with the, we'll have the birds and stuff up top for all the chaosy bits. He's gonna be a lot of fun here. Let's see, Jesse's waiting for Black Friday to get a new TV. Yeah, is anyone else waiting for Black Friday type sales? What are we hoping for, chat? I know it's still a ways off, but I was trying to prepare here. Try and get ready. The stream stuff, kind of with all the tech stuff, is usually on sale. So I was trying to figure out what I'd want to get. And now microphone's all good to go, so thank you. More board games a doll need. Black Friday is also the big, like, Kingdom Death sale for the year. They usually do expansion restocks, and they open up the backer kit usually. If you guys are interested in that, that'll be Black Friday. The core game gets a little bit of a discount, not a huge one, but if you're looking to load up, every little discount helps. That's about to be a thing, it is. I need a TV for my kitchen. So I'm gonna get a new one for the living room, move living room TV into the kitchen. I've never had a TV in my kitchen. Kind of forget that can be a thing. looking forward to the weird Black Friday deals. Hoping to get the Alt Pandora set and the Alt Molly set. The one... I'm trying to remember who it was now. Their holiday one that had, like, the snowmen. It's the one that I want. I don't remember. Was that Rasputina? But yeah, I had, like, the snowmen. But I guess there was a problem with the sprue, so I don't know if it's even going to be available again. Never coming back. I want it so bad. I want it so bad. I'm going to like keep an eye on eBay or something. I want that kit so bad. Let's say I live alone, but prefer eating at the table than the couch. Hey Aggie, welcome in. How are ya? And TV for the living room, says Norman. We were living without it, pun intended. I saw a video of people playing Mario Kart in the living room, and I am jelly. Gotta get one finally. I guess that's the other thing, is I don't think I've ever had a kitchen where, like, having a TV in there made sense. Maybe if we had, like, a more open plan or something, it would make more sense. Ours are not... Like, my mom's house that I grew up in and our current one doesn't really have a place for that to go. I also like to watch stuff while I'm cooking. I was gonna say, I bring my phone in enough that, like, it would be worth it. I usually have at least music going. But yeah, I don't think I've had a kitchen where, like, the setup made sense for it. Yours probably makes more sense than ours. I have 2 TVs, and I can't remember the last time I turned either one on. I would say a lot of my TV time is, like, I will watch the news at night. Sounds so old, but I'll do that. If we get the hockey game, I watch it for hockey. Otherwise, it's kind of a time waster, yeah. But ours is, I think, bundled in with our internet, so... Like, if we change it, I think our internet plan has to change. You've got an eat-in kitchen. The wall big enough for fit of a TV. Yeah, that makes way more sense. That'll be nice, Jess. It just occurred to me while looking at Malifaux minis that the sculptors have a thing for belly buttons. So any sculpts with exposed midriff, it's like living through the 90s all over again. Please no. Please no. That's funny though. I don't think I had noticed that. But I also painted a Day of the Dead set, which wouldn't have a lot of belly buttons. I'm a TV in the living room, 1 inch of the bedrooms. That's kind of our setup too. I know some people don't like TV in bedroom. I always thought that was interesting. I like TV in bedroom. Like, it's the best to fall asleep while watching TV. I notice that every time I watch Futurama. Whenever they had a chance to show Leela's belly button, they did. That's an interesting one. Midriff life. How do you cuddle to sleep without a TV in there? I know, like... You just... You get cozy. TV on. My favorite's like falling asleep to a movie. That's the best. Karis, Lady J, the Judge, some of the Troubleshooters, some of the Vix crew, Ophelia, and more. That's a lot. That's a lot already on the list. That's really interesting. You also reminded me that I have the Wake of the Dead box that I really should start, because they're really cool. I just keep getting distracted. I started my Seraphon army, and I kind of got pulled to that for a little bit. TV in bedroom, TV in living room. Soon to have one in the kitchen, possibly in the game room for RPG. If we had room in the game room, that would be cool. Nice. We don't have a lot of just like walls for a TV, now that I think about it. I think what we've got works pretty well. Game room? I didn't realize we're in the presence of a multi-millionaire. We have a game. I think it's supposed to be like a den, but we turned it into a game room. The previous owners, it was like a kids' playroom. Now it's our playroom. Game room would need a wall mount. I don't trust wall mounts, yeah. Could also be in a weird spot. Where we already have the TV in the next room. We have shelves of games in it, yeah. That's the room that Sadie likes to chill in, it is. She can lay in there and look outside. It's pretty cute. Oh my god, our possum friend was back last night. We have a possum that likes to be in one of our trees. And when I went to let Sadie out last night, he was having a snack in the middle of the patio. So cute. But then I have to, like, hold Sadie back. He can scamper up the tree. He's so... How does Sadie react to possum? She's just curious. She, I guess she went to sniff him the other night. Like, everything was fine. She's just curious. Doesn't, like, bark or anything at it. You watch the backyard? Yeah, she's on backyard watch back there. It's also right by the garage. Like, if Scott is gone, she'll chill in there for him to come back. It's cute. She also ignores the squirrels. Yeah, she's just curious. Which is good. My mom's dog barks at everything, so I'm glad Sadie is not that. I'm glad she's happy to just watch. See what they're doing. Spill paint pot? You have me wondering if I can get Malifaux ready for tomorrow's stream. Dad, if I can get them ready, do you want to work on some Malifaux tomorrow over on YouTube? I think that would be fun. You can do it. I think they're built. I think I just have to prime them. I'm trying to remember where I put them. Because actually it would be going with the Day of the Dead crew, so like that lines up so perfectly without planning. I think we've done it. Yes, Malifaux, I think, okay. If I can find them and they're ready, let's do that tomorrow. We'll have lizards as backup. So either Malifaux or these little cuties that I really want to get finished. That's the plan. We'll take a small break from nights while I get the skeleton of it together. We have rabbits that won't leave until the dogs are in the yard actively trying to eat them. My mom's dog loves to chase the rabbits. And she will sit on, like, the back of the couch looking out the, into the backyard for them. My living room and basement are more or less the same size. So one has the couch TV area, has 2 tables for board games. We'll eventually have shelves along one wall. That sounds so nice, Jazzy. That's like such a nice setup. Especially with like the game nights and stuff that you have. Sadie does bark at people in trucks. She's very good at it. Hopefully she does well with other dogs. Growing up with at least one other one helped, yeah. Wake the Dead box, also great for Day of the Dead. Yeah, I think that fills out my keyword. Is why I wanted to get it. Plus, just really pretty. I think that fills out my crew, kinda. I've just been busy working on other stuff. Maybe it's time to go back. That box took me forever to find. They were out of stock. I finally found one on Amazon that wasn't marked up to a ridiculous amount. I think it was still marked up, but not like crazy amounts like the other ones I had found. Your mom's dog will get punted by a rabbit if she's not careful. She's caught some of the little ones. And it's funny because she doesn't know what to do with them. She just holds them there. Which is good. She's not like tearing it apart or anything. She doesn't know what to do when she catches it. So she's got a couple at least that I know of. It's still out of stock. Oh my god. This is ridiculous, chat. Hold on. Okay. That stresses me out because I don't want the rabbits damaged by my stupid dogs. I'm banging on the door trying to get them to leave. Nothing. Yeah. That is frustrating. It's like, I'm trying to help you. Welcome back, Tony. We are still working on the knights. Getting some good progress, though. Happy with how it's coming together. I was trying to remember if there's anything else I'm waiting on for weird. I feel like there was... The red library stuff is the stuff I like. I did pick up one of the boxes, but I feel like another one wasn't on there just yet. Because I picked up, and I might just grab the box because it's behind me. I'm gonna do it while we're talking about it. Let me grab it real quick. I think this was last sale. I picked up this core box. Our calligrapher and stuff. And this one I'm really excited for, with the paper tiger. Then I think there's one more box that's actually very Monkey King inspired that I'm missing. I'll pick that up at some point. Who picked this Necron? I'm a fight. The tentacles are so easily bent in my bare hands. You can do it, Will. Just go slow. Take your time. You can do it. Red library models are amazing. They're so cool. I had to get those, even though like I knew I wouldn't get to work on them for a bit. They were so cool, I just had to have them. Right up my alley. Liam, hello, how are ya? When we were just still doing streams, I watched some folks build and paint them. Oh, did they stop those streams? Larger, older dog has caught one before. It's not a great moment for anxious vegetarian me, I can imagine, yeah. Oh, hi, what's up, Slam? What you up to today? We are working on Chaos Knight. We got a whole bunch of edge highlighting done. And now I'm working on more gold. This is my life now. We just hanging out. We paint the Monkey King as Goku. I think we can put some references in there. I mean, I already have Shenron painted from LFO. And I had plans to do a little Z-Fighter squad. To go with Shenron, obviously. Ooh, gonna fill in the exchange form? Post photo? Let's go. We've been bullying Will to build his Necrons, so perfect. You too can help us bully. Hanging out, not working. Slam's been replaced by a body double. We get Slam here for a bit, yep. Pretty great. Pretty great. Hey, wait a minute. All these happened in September. All the streamers said the engagement just wasn't there. I noticed that when we were right over. I don't know. I think obviously if they had like a content creator like program, I would be interested. In general, though, you want to be on the content creators channel. You want to leverage their community. So Mal, yeah, Weird Games if you're listening. Let me know. Generally, you want to leverage their community. Feel like does better. I was happy my friend did Yamcha Hole for Halloween. Just saying Yamcha Hole makes me happy. I don't need Sass Master Blaster Supreme on my case, along with Nikki Thulu and Slender Scott. It does take time to build an audience, for sure. I think the other difficult part, and I see this with socials too, is so much of it is Warhammer focused. So you're fighting that also. You're on the old Twitch. But if there's a content creator program. I do love to paint me some Malifaux. We're going to be working on it tomorrow on YouTube. Enjoyed some of the painters, but they weren't super engaging. They're focused on the build paint. It'd be long periods of silence and such. If leverage the streamer knows how to balance build paint chat, it's a different skill. It's a different skill. Streaming is much more than just hitting go live. Depending on goals. I don't want to... some stream goals are to build. Some are just for fun. So it depends on the goal, obviously. But yeah, they are different skills. There's a much smaller pool of viewers for Weird too. I think a lot of them are YouTube. They do seem to have a bigger audience on YouTube from what I've seen. Because there's a lot more of like gameplay focused stuff. And I think things like battle reports are much easier to do with YouTube. But yeah. I just didn't realize they had decided to stop them. You just say you get a lot less painted while streaming because you're talking to us. Yeah. Like, if I have something where I have to, like, super focus, perfect example. This project right here, I would not do on stream because I am too distracted. And I would get all over that white paint. So I don't. I do it somewhere else. There are things when I'm finishing a model. I will work eyes, faces. Because I'm distracted and I can't take the same bit of concentration. I'll do it off stream. I'll do the other stuff that works well with talking here on stream. And then I'll finish the other stuff later. Depends. I mean, there are people who do box arts on stream, but then their community knows that, hey, I might not be talking the whole time because I'm having to focus on something. So it just depends on how you want to do it. The Warhammer bias is very annoying? Yeah. Yeah. I don't see how this whole freaking knight's been painted in 2 days. I have dark powers. It was a meme, but now. I'd say people severely underestimate the mental bandwidth it takes to do literally anything while also tracking multiple conversations in Twitch chat. Yeah. Especially if you're trying to be entertaining. Yeah. I think until you've tried it yourself, people don't understand. Okay, interesting. I'm sad it didn't work out, but that was kind of the impression I was seeing as a streamer. As someone who has to look at numbers for a living, that was kind of the impression I was getting too. Hey, Neslipton, welcome in. How are you? We're working on our big old Chaos Knight. How are you? Trying to get this gold trim all worked out. I'm being entertained for multiple hours. This is why I play bad games. They do the entertainment for me. Nishi's got herself in some plastic. I mean, kind of like you said, taking the time to build the audience takes time, but taking time to know what to do in here takes time too, yeah. Learning those conversations you can start, things like that. Hard to track chat and whatever else I was doing. It's not easy. I make Retributor armor sing. It's gold day. Yay! Maximum pink gets some gold. I'm going to use the Warhammer category for anything that is miniature related, which is technically not correct. But Twitch doesn't know any better. You're trying to tag someone for not working on Warhammer. Twitch isn't going to know. Technically, Slam is correct, but we are also, here's the reminder for hobby people. We are such a small percentage of chat, or Twitch, that it really doesn't matter. Just use the category that's going to get you your growth. Twitch is something about miscategory. There's no reason to. It's such a niche within a niche when you get down to not Warhammer painting. It's not needed. It's not worth it. I should expand the channel to tabletop war games, miniature painting, something other than just Warhammer. You also have Warhammer Warhammer who's big on Twitch, and I'm assuming we got the category because they went to Twitch. I will say I enjoy my engagement in Warhammer better because I can talk about Warhammer while I'm painting. I would never switch to just art because you were also thrown in with the digital artist and all of that. But yeah, it's such a niche within a niche. The amount of viewers trying to find miniature painting but not Warhammer. It's not going to be a Twitch priority. Like, let's just be real about it. If they do it, cool. Those streamers that want it can have it, but so low on the list. So low. You've thrown myself in front of the bus on the mini exchange? Well, I'll have to see here after stream. You're not in a big... I'm sorry. If you're not a big name and doing non-Warhammer. Yep. And, like... just because people take things out of context. Like, that's just the reality of it. That's just how it is. Yeah. How dare you put that in the exchange? Oh, no. I think the other thing is discoverability. It's not going to be on Twitch anyway. You have to be on socials. So, like, even if you're in the right category, that doesn't mean you're going to grow. Does that make sense? If you're relying on raids or the Twitch categories to grow, you're going to go nowhere. You're going to go nowhere. So, really not a huge deal. There. I hope you like that peek behind the curtain. But it is frustrating even like when you get back to socials. Like my Instagram. I know if I'm posting... Kingdom Death seems to be the one that breaks through. But like if I'm posting Malifaux or some of the other Moonstone. Those same people that love my Warhammer stuff aren't gonna come up and like a lot of that stuff just because it's not Warhammer. Miss Mine says 2 legendary trinkets finish in Guild Wars 2. Now to start on the next 2. All wasted mine. I wanted to put really in the are you okay with receiving? Well, it's for the algorithm. So just answer yes, and we'll get you matched up. Did I miss the mini exchange? It is going on right now, Spilled Paint Pot. It starts tomorrow. If you'd like to join us, all the info's in the Discord. There is a separate thread for it. So we're going to start painting tomorrow. So that'll have all the details. It's all in the pinned post. So it's all the details. The sign-up form. All of that like we've done before. Check out the Discord. Oh yeah, Slam's in. We're getting Will in. Hey, Warpforge. Feel that from my Batman and Doctor Who models. Instant removing newest from feeds was the worst move they pulled. Are you ready for the not fun social media fact I have next? If you're on Instagram, you need to be in Reels. Don't do photos, do Reels, or you're not going to grow. I'm just going to give the full social media 101 today. It's Reels, it's not photos. Slam has a mini. Slam will be painting, yep. Ah yes, Instagram, the famously video-based platform. You're not gonna grow if you just do photos. So fun learning all this stuff. That. Don't get your hopes up, even if I finish anything. Yeah, for some reason, the algorithm likes to give Slam's models to me. So, thanks, algorithm. Why does every app have to be Snapchat now? Because TikTok made crazy money. And now everyone wants a piece of that pie. Ugh. The good part, though, if you're a content creator, is you can make them there and then put them onto Instagram and then put them onto YouTube Shorts. So you can at least do that. But yeah, you need to be doing reels. I got Lizard Boy and Harp Lady, yeah. Well, actually, technically Scott got Lizard Boy, but he is here at the house. He will probably join my Lizard army, yeah. And then my Slaanesh army. That worked out nicely, honestly. Possibly only 2 finished models of mine in the world. Scott took one look and said, I don't want it. It is in the display case. Yep. Thank you for painting things for both of my armies. I appreciate it. It's very kind of you. Frozen Wolf, hello. How are you? Glad we get you here for a little bit. We are finishing up some gold highlights. Talking a little bit about social media and how it can be frustrating. And painting things outside of Warhammer can be frustrating. I might need to step away for just 1 second because my nose is... Let me step away and then we'll do one final push on this night for today. So give me 1 second and we'll be right back. Okay, sorry. Way back. My only time I got a model into the exchange was when I sent it to Critter Doodles, and I'm like, it was model received. Critter Doodles loved it. Put $5 in the box for you. Wait. I will literally put $5 in the box for you to say nice things about my model if you receive it. Time for actual internet badger. It's almost time. Happy for you. Almost time. My mini from last exchange was the start of Nikki's sisters. I know I've got models from quite a few of you. One from Butts. One from Roger. Got a Necron in there. Just adding them up. I'm so self-conscious it's a problem. Yeah, no. Paint what? Paint something you're gonna have fun with. Send it off. You're good. That's all you have to worry about. All you have to worry about is having fun with that model and getting it finished. That's it. That's it. We will get Badger back, yeah. Bean Bunny, Raccoon Girl, Necron. Maybe I do something out and get it built primed. Pick something you're gonna have fun with. Wait, coming out swinging. Got my mini in there. Let's do this. Let's go. Man, there's a lot I need to look at here. Oh, there's a lot I need to look at. Cool. I'm excited. Badger thinks 4010 is real internet. Anything not a hotspot, Badger's gonna be so happy for. Alright, we got gold started. I might just do our next gold too. What time is it? 15 minutes? Alright, let's start the next gold. We won't finish it. We'll start. Got a Jet to a staff card. Great to see you all again. Hope it's more frequent in the coming days and weeks. It was so good to see you. Thanks so much for joining the exchange. Excited to see what you picked. We will see you later. Bye-byes for now. Hey Dave, welcome in. How are ya? Very ouch. Very ouch. Let's start some more gold. I guess Panda, since you were talking about highlighting metallics, a color like this is what I use for a either top highlight for gold or a close to top if I do a like a silver over this. A color like this. This is Citrine Alchemy. Something like that's really good. Or I guess like Liberator Gold, but I really hate Liberator Gold. Something like that color. Like a champagne-y gold. It's kind of a metallic ivory, yeah. So it is still a metallic paint, but essentially something like that is what I'll highlight with, and you can see right there. I miss hearing Badger's sweet buttery Jesus. The various Badgerisms. You like Liberator Gold? I don't mind dry brushing it. I hate layering with it. It has always been kind of a nightmare for me to work with. It doesn't layer the way I want to layer, which is a lot of the Games Workshop layer metallics. I like their base colors. The ones you're supposed to layer with, though, just don't work the way I want them to work. Welcome back, Universe. Post the emote. Use it as a base sometimes. What? Curious. What do you use it as a base for? Are you like shading over it, Butts? Sometimes it takes a pass or two. Yeah, I could see that. I think that's part of why I was curious. Does that seem like it would be difficult? But if that's the color you're going for, it's a very unique color. So I found an identical alternative to Balthazar Gold. It's Tabletop Combat's Heatsink Bronze. It's really nice finding an alternate for some of those. Yeah. I need to pick up more metallics to play with. I picked up some more of Monuments to mess with, but I tend to find a paint and stick to it if it does what I want it to do, so. You should just wash over it. Yeah, Liberator's pretty thin, even without diluting. I really care for Reaper Metallics. Not sure what it is about them. They don't look great to me. I feel like they aren't as easy to work with as, like, Vallejo. Like, if given the option or the choice, I would probably go Vallejo. Again, because like the other Reaper, they are a bit thinned already. Depending on how you're layering and things, a little tougher. Oh no, Bunnyman's katana hilt snapped off. Guess there'll be some surgery doing. Time for glue. I'm worried. I did get, Sam hasn't seen her yet. I got our gladiator built, but this has already given me some heartburn for shipping. And then she's got a cloak, and then a sculpted base. But yeah, her like flail thing is freaking me out a little bit. Maximus Bustius Meridius. That's it, yep. And her flail that's just, yeah, we're gonna have to wrap that so many times. Make sure it makes it home. Flail silvers are nice. I keep using the monument stuff. Caps aside. I picked up a couple more of theirs that I want to try. Need to check and see if I have super glue. Because I got some of the monument metallic medium, but I've not attempted anything with it. The neat base, yeah, I didn't even know she had a sculpted base. That's how long I've had the miniature. She's got some like columns and stuff on there, so that'll be fun. I'll get her ready for next week and we'll bring her on. Imagine if you had shipped Kabanda. I don't know that I would have accepted Kabanda for not local. I don't know if I would have. Probably would have said, no thanks. If I didn't get to do that handoff in person, I probably wouldn't have done it. The thing would have shattered like glass in about 2 seconds flat. Yeah, because like, even with us kind of doing some more contact points and things like that, like, I just don't trust Forge World resin that much. Can you have some nice bases like that? Yeah, depending on the sculpt. Got some cool stuff. A reminder for the Kingdom Death people. The Halloween sale should be sometime today. I don't know when. I don't think I've seen a time. I will do my best to tag the Discord as soon as it is up. But be on guard. I'm already scared because I have to go help my mom with something, and I just know. As soon as I get over there, that's when it's going to go up. But be on guard today, Kingdom Death people, if you're interested in the Halloween sale. It will probably have the Halloween Ringtail Vixen will probably be there. Devil Satan that we just finished will probably be up. They have a lot of Halloween models. The Flower Knight costume probably up. I'll have to see if there's a new one I can grab. No more tech support. My mom has offered. There is a like a recycling cleanup type thing. Kind of local. So we have some PC towers I want to recycle. And then yeah, I have to help her with her Fitbit. I don't even know what the problem is yet, but she's already telling me it's on the list. We'll see. I try and get the dice, but that's about it. Even their homepage is immediate booba. I'll keep a close eye. I don't have any interest in the sale. Good, yes. Make sure you keep a good eye on the site. Keep many eyes on the site. But yeah, I'm sure as soon as I get over there and start helping her with stuff, that's when the sale will go up. Because that's how it goes. Yeah, if you'd like to see my Devil Satan, thank you, Slam. I think I was going to repost some of my stuff, but I haven't yet. If you'd like to check that out. That and the Flower Knight costume are both up. We'll see if they make the newsletter today. I'm currently begrudging DPD local couriers. Their driver doesn't even bother to leave me a card. I make the sacrifice for you. Thank you, Slam. You good friend. Good friend. I'm going through some old computer stuff to recycle soon. We've got some like hard drives we need to go ahead and wipe. So we took those out of the towers so the towers can be recycled, and then we'll go through all that, old photos and things like that, old files. But yeah, definitely have to go through some of that. Hey Connor, welcome in. How are ya? Thank you for coming to check us out. We are working on, in case we didn't see it, we've got a Chaos Knight. So here is the kind of top carapace. Got all the panels for the legs and things like that. But that's what we've got today. How are you? Or doesn't bother to attempt delivery. One of the two. I feel like there was one week where several of us had the thing where they like marked that it had been delivered, but they hadn't actually delivered it yet. That seems to be becoming more common. Let's see, I've gone 20 whole hours without building the new kit I bought. Oh my gosh. That is a little bit of a record for you, Scott. Scott is normally the type to dig in right away. I'm also sad you bought that kit, because I kind of want to work on it. Because they're cool. Huh? Too bad, says Scott. There's one driver in particular that does it. Everyone else knows the drill. This guy just nopes out, because he gets paid per drop anyway. Well, that would cause problems. That would cause problems. There's a lot of motivation to just say it's done. UPS does that crap all the time with holiday season. They give it to a contract driver using their own car. Mark is delivered, yeah. That's messed up. I think I told you guys, we had a pizza delivery do that. We're like on the little, it's Domino's, so they have like their little tracker. And they were marking it as delivered, and I'm like, No, it's not here. Well, I don't know if I got them in trouble, but I called and I'm like, it's saying delivered, but it's not here. They're like, oh, I guess they just haven't dropped it off yet. Okay. Oh, here we go, Slam. Yep. I was waiting for you to come in. I forgot. We were talking about it earlier. The whole website's been redesigned, and it's not great. Not great. Have fun. I'm sorry in advance, but have fun. So they combine carts. I'll keep talking as you probably rage out over the site. They did combine carts, was it a good thing? And apparently the search system is a bit better. But the design of it is very much mobile-based. It's gigantic. And it sounds like some things are still getting situated where they actually need to be, as far as like keywords and factions and things. A lot of white space. Yeah, it does look better on the phone. So if you're like, why the heck did they do this? Pull it up on mobile and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's definitely designed with mobile in mind. But yeah, enjoy. I'll be honest, I looked very briefly before getting on stream. I didn't care for it, but I also know that it's brand new, so I wasn't a fan. I think it's hard to find things. Just condemn. Why does Games Workshop and Warhammer take you to the same place? Because until you know they've been combined, you would think at least make it just redirect, right? Redirect me to the new one. It does? Okay. Okay, they redirected the same site. Most people probably... So that's what I was wondering on at first. Is, Sadie also hates the new website. I don't like to order things on my phone. I would rather do it on the PC. But maybe I'm the minority. I don't know. I hate to do anything like involving money over my phone. I'd much rather be on my PC. But Sadie knows, that's right. What she's barking for, she's just dumb. Have they said anything about a Stormcast Eternal Codex card update anytime soon? I don't know by the book if it's going to be replaced in a few months. I don't actually know for Age of Sigmar. Chat, do we know when Stormcast stuff would be potentially updated? I don't know why I'm doing that. It's about time to wrap up. How do you just build a kit? Well, we're going to work on this. Promise we're going to get you there. Promise. Alright, chat. Because I have to go and help my mom with some stuff and take stuff over, we're going to wrap up here. But here's what we got. We got a ton done today, honestly. Let me get it all together. In case Maximum Pink wants to come back and check out our progress. That goes here. Okay, he's very squatty, but that's how it all goes together. So go here. There is our knight. So we did the edge highlighting today to match his pinstripe on his suit. We got some more of our metallics done. We started the gold. We still have some more gold work to do. We did some more edge highlighting on his shirt. And yeah, what's gonna go on the shoulder shield? I'm not sure. I don't know if the character has like a design or something I can steal. We also have a banner. So either a decal or if there's a design, we'll throw that on there. But for now, we're just going to work up what we got. I still have Titanicus as the only box game. Aeronautica officially forgotten. Well, I think JPEG was saying it was all under other games, so I haven't looked yet. But yeah, that's what I've got today. So thank you everyone for coming to hang out. We will be on YouTube tomorrow. So YouTube stream tomorrow. I think we're going to do some Malifaux. If I can find those minis I was thinking of and get them prepped, let's do that. Otherwise, we have lizards as backup. So we will have we'll have something over on YouTube tomorrow. So thank you everyone for all the support. We also had our microphone funded today. Thank you to everyone who contributed to that. And Piccolo was funded today. So thank you. Thank you for all the support. I really appreciate it. Hang tight. I'm gonna look for someone to raid. Hopefully someone fun, maybe some Halloween stuff today. So thank you everyone. I'll see you on YouTube tomorrow. Bye bye.